Hey, hey, y'all. Surprise, surprise. I am on at night. What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? But it's only because I'm so stinking excited. I just can't hide it. Like, I really, really, really want to see if this works, y'all. I really, really want to see if it works. So come on in. Let me know you're here. Hello, Eileen. First person I see pop on. Hello. Thank you for floating my boat. You did. So it worked. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know. So for all of y'all wanting to know how to get the notifications, if you put right now in the comments while I'm live, apostrophe NOTIFY all together, then Facebook will notify you when I'm live. Okay? I know I'm not usually on this late, but you know, when I get so excited, I just have to do it. I don't care what time it is. I don't care. So come on in. What did I say? Exclamation point. Is that not what I said? What did I say? I don't even know. You can't wait. I know. I can't wait either. Because I have to know if it's going to work. That was a big old fly. The heck? So apostrophe NOTIFY, y'all. So I know it's another dragon, y'all, but I've got another spin on it. I've got another spin, and this I think is going to be cooler, or almost as cool as the mirror. So, oh, exclamation point. Y'all, I don't know, whatever the line and the dot is, that's what you put, NOTIFY. So, let me show you. So if you can see, we are using the ring board from Unique in the Creek, but I've got to spin. Did y'all see that? So I cut one slit in it. Okay. And I'm going to make you wait for the rest. Let's finish the dragon. I did most of it because y'all have seen me make tons of dragons, but not like this. Rah, rah, rah. So let me bring you down. And let's finish the dragon. You have a headache? Oh no, I hope you feel better. Okay, so I am using purple and the blacks. My eyes are already in. Can you see him? He's staring at y'all. He's staring at y'all. So I actually used my hot knife to cut this because I wanted to see if it was going to work. So you can use a hot knife, and you can definitely use a jigsaw. A jigsaw is what I normally will cut these boards with. So that's what I did. So I cut it with a hot knife for a slit. And I'll explain. It'll all come together in just a minute. So don't leave me, because you are going to be like, oh, you're going to be singing with me, y'all. Okay, so I am using, of course, the black horizontal white stripe. I am using the heavily fulled, or as some people call it, the deluxe full mesh. And just, y'all, just because I didn't have enough, I'm using just the regular purple decomesh. So every other on the outside of the dragon, and on the inside, it's going to be the all purple wide full. Hot knife. If you remind me when I'm almost done, I will show you my hot knife, Edna. Okay? because I'm going to forget. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in, I set this up the same way I've been doing all the other dragons. So we are using the inside 2 sets of holes, the outside, okay, the outside to the 1, and then we're going to come back and put the black right there in the middle. Okay, and before I forget, tomorrow I am on, I did make an event, so if you sign up for that event, you'll be notified as well. Y'all, I still don't know what I'm making, but I'm going to figure it out right after this live. Okay, so let me show you how I did the petals, because they are the exact same ones I've been doing the whole time. So 10 by 10 of the wide horizontal, okay, curve side up, diamond shape, bring top to the bottom. I'm only going to show you 2 of the petals because I have all of the others done. So for the black, which is this piece right here, that big scale, okay, like this, and then we're going to bring right down about 1 inch. But this is the part that I'm worried about. This, or not worried, this is the part that I want as pointed as I can get it. Okay, so just bring it down about 1 inch. We're going to do the same thing to the other side, just like that. And then I'm just going to gather, pinch my end right here. Hello, hello. If y'all would float my boat, I would appreciate it. Okay, just like that. So that is our big black scale. For the purple, same thing, diamond shape, curl side up, top to the bottom. Now, decomesh. Let's talk meshes. Decomesh does not give me the same effect as the horizontal wide stripe, but I didn't have any horizontal wide stripe in the purple. Okay, so just know that they're going to kind of come apart. If you can see right there, see how they kind of come apart? It's all right, because you're probably not going to see it once I get done. Okay, and then we're going to bring left to right. Okay, just like that. But that's, I love doing these with that horizontal wide stripe because it gives me the look that I'm looking for. But this is still going to be pretty, don't get me wrong. Okay, turn it sideways. We're going to bring bottom to the top. Okay, I'm just going to kind of flatten it and then pinch and band it. Thank you for floating my boat. I appreciate it. I know, I love this petal too. It's so easy. Okay, so that's it. Easy peasy. So let's go ahead and put in the rest of these. So the inside is getting the heavily foiled purple. I'm making sure y'all can see since we're kind of angled here. Maybe if I turn it this way. And then another horizontal wide stripe. Because I'm doing the same every other on the outside. Don't think you could make something ugly. Well, I know, but you know when you have an idea in your head and you're not sure if it's going to work? Well, I have so many of those going on in my head, number one. And number two, you just got to see, because it may not work. I don't know yet. We'll see. And I did find a pack of zip ties. I found another pack, y'all. That's why I was able to do this with y'all tonight, because I wouldn't have done this one with pipe cleaners. Let me just tell you that. Making it so y'all can see. Hello, hello. Thanks for joining me tonight, y'all. I don't normally go on at night, so I wasn't sure how many people would show up. Hello. But do y'all, I mean, ever get so excited that, I mean, you just have to do it. Just have to. Are y'all wondering why I have that slit in there? Any guesses on why I have that slit in there? Would never miss you. Oh, I love you. I know some people are probably like, gosh, another dragon. But y'all, I just had to. The wreath you made today was one of the most beautiful wreaths I've ever seen. Oh, thank you so much. You got your red dragon for your wreath delivered. Not sure what colors. Girl with the red. I love the reds and the blacks. And the purples and the blacks. Those are probably my two favorite. But, and I say that because y'all, yeah, I have another idea. Y'all want me to stop doing the dragons? I can't. Not till I get all of the ideas out of my head. There's Jackie. So we were sitting in the hotel room and dragons came up and Lori, Jackie, and myself, I mean, we probably sat there a good hour and a half coming up with different ideas. So cutting the slit was Jackie's idea. I just have to make it come to fruition, right? What size eyes? I use 25 millimeters. Some people use 30. I find that 25 works just fine. Scared to do it? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Just do it and have fun. Look, if you're not having fun, why are you doing it? That's half the fun of it, right? Just do it. Just do it, y'all. If you mess up, take out a couple zip ties and do it again. That's a good thing about these boards. Jackie's fault, right? Yeah, we came up with so many ideas. I might have to give the ideas to someone else so they can do them. I'm missing a black piece. Hold on. I'm on the hunt. Where did it go? Now, you're not going to see this piece anyway, but I need it there for support. It's right there on the ground. I need it there for support of the head. Okay. Feel free to do some large half flower boards. Ah, hey, hey. All the way back to Tennessee, right? All right, let's get this last, and then I will reveal black and purple. No. I would not do black and purple for a red dragon. There's so many color variations of the red. I'm hesitant to really say without seeing it. But generally the reds, you're going to do black and red. All right, last piece is on. All right, so did anybody figure out why I cut a slit in it? Did you figure it out? Any guesses? No guesses? Come on, y'all. A Valentine's dragon, red, white, and pink. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, he's my baby. My Johnny. I love you too, baby. Tell you. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. We have a glass purple lantern. Well, it's not really glass. Well, maybe, no. It's probably plastic. But it doesn't feel like plastic. I don't know. But it's purple, y'all. So that's why I am going with the purple and the black. Let's open the door. And I have some lights. Okay, so I'm just going to put some white lights right inside. Now, on it, these are ones I just found. So I'm just using them because I didn't even think about having lights in the lantern. Like, duh. Who wouldn't? All right, so there is our lantern. Now, there's our door. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and we're going to wrap it around the lantern. I'm trying to do this where y'all can see. Around the lantern and bring it down, raise it to the bottom of the lantern, and hope that it stands up. That is going to be the trick. Yep, you could do definitely a flickering candle for sure. But isn't that awesome? So, let's attach. I'm going to have to turn it back to me. So I'm going to go right here in this inside hole. Because I know I want the head coming this way. So I need to see where I can attach this. I had it kind of laid out, but until you get all the mesh and everything on it, it's really hard to figure that out. So I'm gonna play with it and go right there. Because I still have to get the head on. Oh, I can't grab it. All right, I'm going to cut that off. Let me see what that looks like. Well, actually, we could even leave it just like that. You're passing through Kima. Oh, have fun. So we could leave it actually just like that. My idea was, actually, I'm thinking, do I need to come up more? Let me see something. I actually kind of like it just like that. So until you get the mesh on, you don't really know how it's going to sit. But that's, I didn't figure it would actually sit on the table just like that. But I'm wondering, see if I bring it up higher. I don't know, let's add the head and see if we like it there. Let me grab 2 pipe cleaners. I know, I think I kind of do too, Sharon. Now I'm trying to be careful. I use the Gorilla Gel glue to hold all of this on. So I'm still trying to be careful that I don't, because it hasn't been sitting too long. Well, I guess maybe it has. A couple hours actually, maybe. Of hanging it in the foyer. Yeah, you could do that as well. So let me see how this guy is gonna sit. Kind of actually like him just like that. You have a big lantern? Yeah, I wasn't, y'all know I don't read descriptions. I'm gonna bring this scale out and go up under it. Trying to make sure I don't pop the eyeballs out as I'm messing. The dragon heads I get from Amazon. Okay. I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is, I have it attached right here at the front, but I'm thinking, because the head's on there now, it's kind of taking it back. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to attach it This is just going to be trial and error, y'all. I'm thinking I'm going to have to attach it maybe one more back. Let's see if I do that. Hold on, y'all. I gotta think. Trying to see how far I can stretch this thing. But see, I wanted it kind of like peeking around the lantern. But what do y'all think about it setting No, I don't like that. I want it peeking around. Look, I'm going to use all these zip ties I just found. Trying to figure this out. Trying to not lose track of that door. Now I also did an oval, kind of the same concept, put one slit in it. I don't like that. See, I knew this would be my trying to figure this part out. Now from Amazon and have yet to receive, they keep return. Really? That's where I get all of mine. Let me get this mask back in place, y'all. I'm just gonna have to bear with me. Get back over there. I know. See, that's what I get for winging it, y'all. But we'll get it. Maybe what about kind of sitting on top of it? I could always put the door to the back. That way you could still access it easier. Let me see. Trying to get this pipe cleaner in. Let's see if this worked. Okay, so you can still open and close the door. What do y'all think? I think I kind of like that. Now, what I can always do as well, so if I take, so if we leave it like this, it'll eventually settle down and sit right on the table. Do you like when I wing it? So it'll eventually sit right on the table. What I can also do is attach the back of this board to the lantern right here at the bottom. And then it, oh, but then the lantern won't sit straight. Yeah, so that's not going to work because it's going to want to tilt. How do you deliver dragons? They ship in a 26-26-6. My dragons with the wings. But I actually kind of like it. And we can still get to the door. So it could be, I definitely need to cut this down. The mesh underneath. So this could definitely be a centerpiece on a table, a kid's nightlight. No, this one is not going to have the wings and the tail. If I added a wing, then it's going to tilt kind of the whole thing, and I'm going to lose my kind of like stepping stool, kind of like my ladder. Think about having lantern hanging from the dragon's mouth. You could do that as well, for sure. There's so many ideas, but I had to get this one out of my head to see if it was going to work. And it's definitely going to work. So let's fix the scales. Y'all know how I usually like my scales. So I'm just going to separate them. So I'm just trying to line up those tips. And then bring out those scales. There we go. I think it's cool, y'all. Do you love it? It looks blue on the screen, but it's purple for sure. And what you could also do if you want to use it kind of like more of a night light and you're making it, just run you a thing of lights right down the middle and zip tie them in as you're putting the scales on. Now this lantern came from Amazon. Duh. I don't know why I couldn't get it out of my head. So if you just pull up purple lantern, it'll come up for sure. I wish I could turn some of these lights off just to see, but I don't think I can reach any of, oh, maybe. Let's see. See how well it lights up. Oh, but I got that big light right there. Let me see. Can you see it? Oh, you can see it a little bit. Can't really tell that it's a dragon. So if you wanted it as more of a nightlight or something, then definitely, let me turn some lights back on. Definitely add you a thing of light right down the spine of his back, and it will be perfect. Perfecto. So there you go, y'all. Do y'all love it? I love it. Love the idea. It's amazing when you collaborate with somebody else what you can actually come up with. Glowing eyes would definitely work. For sure. How could you make the eyes glow? They have glow in the dark paint. Let me bring you up a little bit so you're not looking at the top of my head. They have glow in the dark paint. Now, I don't know what it would look like on the eyes. I can try to get some. And you've been getting foam for sunflowers. Awesome. I could get some and see what it would look like to see if it would even work. So that y'all don't go out and all y'all buy it and then it not work. But I'll definitely look for some and see. I did try to put the lights behind the eyes and you really couldn't see it because the eyes have a white backing to them. So no light really got through when I did try to do that. So start the eyes behind the, Start the eyes behind the eddies? I don't know what you're making. What you talking about? Or make resin eyes and put light. You could do that too. I'm not making eyes though. You've got to order some ring boards. You keep selling me out. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right, so just take you a jigsaw, and I've got the, oh, where'd it go? I did one to the oval. I cut that same slit. Oh, there it is. The same slit. And look how far this one goes. So that'll give you some more ideas. But this one is going to be done in the VIP group. All right, that's all I got for y'all. I'm so glad. I love it when a plan comes together. That could make me eyes. There you go. What did you use to cut the board? Oh, that's what it was. Somebody, was it you, Edna, that asked me about the hot knife? So this is a hot knife. Now you can see it still has my stuff from it from the boards. So it heats up and will go. Now you do have to use a little bit of force. I mean, you have to, not force, but you have to work it. But it will cut through. That's what I used. It will cut through that board. See? It'll just go right through. It'll take a little bit, but it'll work. Otherwise, Charnella, if you want to put your link, well, Charnella, will you cut holes in these as well? If somebody wants to make these. Or you can use a jigsaw. Either way. Either way. All right. So that's what a hot knife is. I have all the tools, y'all. All right, I'm out of here. Can you say, Lane? Can you? I'm not sure what you're asking, Edna. There it is. Charnella's Designs on Etsy. She is the one that sells all the boards that we come up with. All the modified boards plus the regular boards. So if you need regular boards, Charnella has them. If you need the modified boards, y'all know I'm always cutting and hacking a board. So she does sell all the designs I come up with on the modified boards. Okay. All right. Y'all have an awesome night. I will be live tomorrow at 10:30 for the, what is it, Make a Splash Marathon or Splish Splash. I was taking a bath marathon. I don't know. Something Splash Marathon. So I will be here at 10:30. So make sure you tune in. If not, I'll see the rest of y'all Monday. All right. Bye, y'all.